Hello, good morning to all. Myself Vinanjan Patnaik. Today I am going to discuss about the computer application and the first chapter, computer organization. So, before going to the discussion about the computer organization, first discuss about what is computer. A computer is an electronic device that takes data and instruction as an input from user, process the given input and generates useful information known as output. So what is computer? Computer is nothing. It is an electronic device that takes data and instruction as an input from user, process the given input and generates useful information known as output. Next, there are two important terms there. One is the data and second one is the information. So data is the raw details that need to be processed to generate the output, and information is the collection of the raw data which gives us meaningful idea is known as information. So they are the two things, data and the information. So to define the data, it is the raw details. What do you mean the data? That means suppose there is a task to collect the all the peoples in a village that age is greater than equal to 60. So it is impossible to collect all the accurate data at a time of those age is greater than equal to 60. So it is it collect all the data from the village and segregate the data and find the the people whose age is greater than equal to 60 right now. So that is known as the first part is the data. That means the all the data of a village, it is known as the data. And information is the collection of the raw data which gives us meaningful idea is known as the information. That means after segregate that data, the people so is greater than age is greater than equal to 60, it is known as the information part. And what about the generation of the computer discussion about the generation of the computer? The generation of the computer, these are the first generation, second generation, third generation, fourth generation and the fifth generation computers. So in your first generation computer, let's discuss about the first generation computer. So here I would like to say something that before this generation of the computers, there are two devices, some devices which are already developed for this calculation, like the abacus and like sand table and like the differential engine. So there are the three devices are used for this calculation. Abacus is a device developed by the Chinese people to calculate that thing, and sand tables is also a calculating device, and differential engine is developed by the Charles Babbage. Initially that engine, the calculating acts as a calculating device. That means initially it is used for the what purpose? Now used for the fixed calculation, or you can it is used on the addition and the subtraction process, basic operation, addition and subtraction process. Clear now? So after that the first generation of the computers starts, which era is 1945 to 1954. So in the first generation computer, the main components are used as the vacuum tubes and relay memories were used. These are the single central processing unit based computer. Machine level and assembly language were introduced. It has fixed point arithmetic, single user applications. So these are the main things under the first generation computers. Vacuum tubes and relay memories were used as the main component. These are the single central processing unit based computer. Machine level assembly were introduced. It has fixed point arithmetic and single user application. So in the second generation computer, in place of the vacuum tubes, transistors and magnetic drums are main components of second generation computers. So these are the transistors and magnetic drums are used for the main components of the second generation computers. Here high level programming language like Fortran, COBOL are introduced. floating point arithmetic along with fixed point arithmetic. So here what is the floating, what is the fixed point arithmetic? That means when you write 2.5, suppose 2.2341, suppose the answer is 2.345, this much. So fixed point means, that means you have to calculate up to the fixed point decimal, 2 point or 3 point. That means you have to, result is 2.31, 2.32. These are the fixed point arithmetic. Floating point means that range is not the, there is no limitation for that range. So that is the floating point arithmetic and fixed point arithmetic. Next is your input output processor are used. Input and output processor are used in the case of the second generation computers. Next is your third generation computer. In third generation computers, transistors are replaced by the semiconductor memories, and the magnetic drums are used as the main components. Use of MSI medium scale integration and LSI large scale integration. Advanced technologies like pipeline, cache memory, multi-user facilities are used, and time sharing multi-user operating systems are used. So what is the computers are used in nowadays? It is a advanced features or advanced version of this third generation computer, because in third generation computer the microchips are introduced as MSI medium scale integration, LSI large scale integration, right? So advanced technology like pipeline, cache memory, multi-user facilities are introduced. Pipeline, cache memory, multi-user facilities are used. So time sharing multi-user operating systems are used here. So time sharing and multi-user operating systems are introduced in this your third generation computer. Next is your fourth generation computer, where the LSI and VLSI circuits are introduced, which reduce the size of the memory chips. RAM was introduced, random access memory. Multiprocessor operating systems are used, and the parallel processings are used. So whatever the computers were using, they are generally the fourth generation computer. Era is 1977 to 1990, and the your VLSI type circuits are were introduced, and the RAM was introduced. Multiprocessor operating systems there, and parallel processing is there. Next is your fifth generation computer. Developments of centralized computers called servers. It is based on the ULSI technology. Development of various portable computers. Invention of optical disk technology. Invention of internet and its different services. So these are the fifth generation computers. Development of centralized computers called servers. Servers are introduced in fifth generation computers. Where is the server? Now server is nothing, it is a system which provides a service to the different client. Like example, suppose you are using the ATM machines near the ATM machines. All the machines are connected throughout the country, or you can say throughout the states, whatever the saying. That is all the machines are connected through a particular system, and that system is provide the service to that machines through which you can collect your money from that ATM machine. So that is the server concept. One system there in the head office of the bank, and that system provides the service to the different ATM machines. Next, it is based on the ULSI technology, ultra large scale integration circuit technology. Development of various portable computers, invention of optical disk technology, invention of internet and its different services. So in the fifth generation computers, the features are introduced in this fifth. And so in the fifth generation computers, the supercomputers is coming under the fifth generation computer, which is used basically for the R&D areas. That means research and development, weather forecasting, defense areas, cultivation. So this is particular in the or in complex calculation, mathematical calculation. So such type of such type of job, this is supercomputers generally used for this type of work. So the supercomputer coming under fifth generation computers. So for today's class, This is about all the generation of computers. So for next onwards, you have to go to discuss about the types of computers. So thank you to all.